Hello everyone, it's Favorite Uncle Bob back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at the Transformers Age of the Primes Spinister with Singe, and Hairsplitter that's part of the Amazon Wreck and Doom 2-pack. So, before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below which video. What else would you like to see in a video? So onto the figures themselves. Here we have a Spinister in his helicopter mode and his two little Target Master buddies in their robot mode. So let's focus on the little dudes first. Here we have Singe, done in black with a little bit of silver and some nice all-spark blue, or more of a teal? Question mark? Aqua? I don't know. Now, what's actually interesting is he is literally painted in all black. He is molded in the same purple as Hairsplitter. So, and you can see that right there on the hinge. Now, when I got this guy out of the package, this piece was stupid tight. I thought I was going to break it tight. It has loosened up since then, thankfully. Now, pretty much what you see is what you get. There is no articulation on these guys, which sucks, but oh well. But here we have Hairsplitter, done in purple with some of that more of a blue, and some silvers. I like how he comes with a gun, even though he's got a gun on his butt, but he can't even rotate his arm. Oh well. I guess you could also say he has a Warpath cannon on his chest. Now, I don't know if it's the helmet shape with the blue and the purple, but his head reminds me of Kang the Conqueror. So, yeah. But as far as their transformations go, just fold them down and flip out the gun, knock down, and flip out the gun. And, yeah, their gun modes are a lot to be desired, shall we say. Yeah, the Siege ones are looking a lot better. But you can combine these guys up. You can just plug them on top like this, or, reverse the roles and plug it up like that. I would personally do it something like that. You can also push it up one peg forward if you wanted to. So, up to you, of your personal preference. I'm going to be doing something like this. Honestly, I am kind of tempted just to get rid of this guy, and I'll get into that later. So, but yeah, not too shabby. Now, as far as Spinister himself, you get this nice navy blue with this kind of a bubblegum pink, I think. I don't know. This is a maroon, maybe? With this nice blue as well. Get some nice visible hands. So, yeah, overall, not too shabby. You get some nice silver up here as well. The blades do spin freely. So, this one's, I guess, a little bit more stiff. It doesn't like spinning for very long, whereas this one, barely a tap, and it spins for a good while. So, and it does have one landing gear right here. So, overall, not a horrible helicopter mode. We've definitely seen better. I'm not going to lie, we've definitely seen better helicopter modes, but all things considering, it's not the worst one. So, and he does come with two more accessories. He comes with the actual guns that Spinister came with. So you get the two blaster one, and then you get his machine guns. So, and all this can store in the alt mode, believe it or not. Can take these and plug them in underneath, or you can take them and plug them onto what will be the shoulders. Plug those into the shoulders, then take these guys, split them, and plug them in underneath. Plug them in underneath. Where's the hole? There's the hole. And that is one armed helicopter. If I saw this coming to me on the battlefield, I'd probably leak my oil pan. Yeah. But anyways, for a real quick size comparison, here we have G2 Sideswipe, and yeah, if anything shifted, that's because my microphone decided to die on me, and I didn't know it until I was halfway through transformation. Yay! So, but anyways, here we have a car with a helicopter, and yeah, transformer scale never works, or I shouldn't say never. It rarely works, and this is one of the instances. Nope. But yeah, overall, this isn't a horrible helicopter, but it's also not, the best one, at least in my opinion. I think they're going for that type of helicopter where there's just like loaded guns off to the side of the cockpit. And if that's the case, okay, yeah, it does work for that as long as you have the weapons. If you don't, it just kind of looks off to me. Because it looks like these are trying to be stabilizers, and I've never seen a helicopter have stabilizers off to the side back on the, close to the cockpit. It's always been back here. I don't know. But yeah, overall, not a horrible helicopter, but, as long as the guns are attached, it definitely looks good. But anyways, enough about that. Let's get down to transformation. So you want to go ahead and remove the weapons, all 14,000 of them, because he needs that many. So get that back there, and let's get started. So if the arm didn't already do it for you, English, just untab it and swing it out, then untab the feet and swing them out like that. Then for the front, you want to fold up the landing gear, open up that panel right there, flip the foot out, flip the panel back down, bring down the leg, rotate, then you want to untab the foot and swing it all the way down on this hinge, and then just straighten it out. For this side, you want to untab it from underneath, and honestly, even on the Singe Spinister, this never likes staying tabbed in. I don't know if it's user error or if it's just the mold, but yeah, this never, on the 2 copies I've owned, never likes to stay tabbed in. But anyways, go ahead and bring down the waist just a little bit. You also want to untab the propeller section. Get the panel open. Get this panel open. Swing out the foot, close panel. You want to go ahead and untab this. You want to swing it around this way. Get that swing around, and then just kind of continue it down. Make sure it stays flat. Spin the leg, and there is your feet all done. So going to rise on up. Yes, we're going to rise. Instead of raise, we're rising. All right, so go ahead and rotate the waist so it is facing this yellow dot. Go ahead and just fold up the propeller blades just to get them a little bit out of your way. Straighten out the arms, untab and straighten out. Then take this entire section. It will according into the body itself, which is a very clever design. So get this tabbed in, then this will tab in right there. This should act as a stopper, but it doesn't work too well on this version of the mold. But other than that, there you go. There you have Spinister in his robot mode, and it looks, very good. I love that tail fin transformation. Just fantastic overall. So, well, let's take a quick look at the face sculpt. So focus. Thank you. Get that double dealer blue for the mouth plate. His eyes are painted red. And black for the helmet. Looks like it's a little bit of silver, but actually it's just gloss, never mind. But going down the body, get some nice silver right here, a yellow dot with some more silver. And yeah, looks very, very good. Now, as far as articulation, the head is, I think, on a ball joint, because you get a little bit of down, a little bit of up, but you get a full 360. Shoulders can do a full 360, so when you move the work around the propeller blades out that far, you get very tight bicep rotation, a double jointed elbow, get wrist rotation, Waist rotation, legs can move forward that far, back that far, can do the full splits. Thigh rotation, you get over 90 degrees of knee bend. The feet can move down all the way, you get a little bit of up, and you get plenty of ankle tilt. So overall, not too shabby. Now, what can we do with all of his weapons? Well, you can plug these ones onto his forearms if you'd like. Get these plugged in. Or if you wanted to as well, there are, the focus, ports and pegs and ports, and you can combine the weapons up. You get this configuration going, or reverse it and get that configuration going. My opinion, this configuration where the machine gun is on the bottom, it seems to stay flush a little bit better. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But you can plug that into his hand, then grab his other two guys, plug them together, and plug that into his hands. And now he is ready to obliterate, honestly, some Autobots. So, yeah, not too shabby as far as weaponry goes. But as far as size comparison goes, and here we have a G2 Sideswipe, and as you can see, he does get a pretty decent bump in height. So, yeah, overall, as a figure, this guy is, good. He is solid. The transformation, especially to get this collapsed down, is clever. Just no ifs, ands, or buts. It is pretty clever. I'm not a fan, going back into alt mode. It does take a bit more force to pull it out than at least on my original copy of Spinister. I do like the blue arms a lot more than the kind of this maroon purple. So, but as overall, in my opinion, this just doesn't have the same wow factor as Siege Spinister did. And I don't know if it's just because I've had this mold or if it's just, I don't know. There's something about it. It's just I'd rather stick with this guy. I don't know. There's something. I probably will be selling this guy off, completely honest with y'all. Especially since Hasbro is bringing him back in, the Siege Phantom pack that comes with his other Target Master, and I gotta be honest, I prefer these Target Masters over these. So, yeah. But overall, if you don't feel like spending the $200 plus just for the Target Master, for the full pack, if you want just the Target Master, this guy would be good. Also, if you don't feel like spending, $60 plus for his original color scheme, then this 2-pack is definitely worth it. It is worth the money, in my opinion. You get, 1, 2, 3, 4 figures at $60. That's pretty good. So, yeah. Overall, he's a okay figure. Nothing wrong with him. It's just not the same wow factor. It boils down to it's just not the same wow factor as the original Spinister. So, but I think that is about it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more video reviews.